Hello, hello? Is it coming in finally? I don't know. Okay, good. What's up, guys? I'm gonna see if I'm getting an update through... I don't actually know if it's coming in for the stream live. Give me a few... Check some things. I'm not really sure if it's going to. Today's 29th. And close out some of these. Hold on a second. Let me Alright, fuck it. Let me see if I can get the stream, and I'm just gonna put it in my Discord. YouTube. I don't know why it didn't update my live. I'll put in my URL to share it. Copy. I'm just gonna... Alright, that should work. What up, guys? What up, what up? So, basically, the last little bit here, I'll show you what I've done. So we have we have a kind of a zoom in, and it smooths out when you zoom in. So like you can see, you can move around a lot more, but then you go zoom in, and it's a little bit nicer. We've got the field of view change. Let me see here. Let's go to copy John, which is me, and then we'll go to my gun, and then we can change it to like a 2 times, and I'll show you the difference with this. So now this is the 2 times. I probably will mess around a little bit with the aimer for my gun instead of lerping. Maybe I'll do like a tween, because it is a little rough. The lerp is. Although when you are on controller, it's not... Oh my gosh, I'm failing miserably today. Alright. I thought I had the screen swapped over, but... So this is the 2 times, and then you can see that the hand is moving a little weird, but you zoom out, you have a lot more mobility with your movements, but then you zoom in, it's a little bit harder. I also have it set for controller as well. The only reason the icon is up top is because I have a mouse and a controller plugged in, so it's thinking, you know. And I'll make it too so people can change their sensitivity depending on what they're playing on, so I'm not really too worried about that right now, but that'll be like a future thing. I'm just trying to get the main basis done, and then we can go from there and see how that changes a little bit.
Hello.
Hey. So we've got that. Let me go to the change out the site for this. So that was the 2 times. Let's do the 3 times. And then now you have this one for the 3 times, which isn't too bad. I actually haven't seen that one yet since I was editing and scripting it. That's not too bad though. Here's the 6. The 6 looks pretty good. And then we'll do the... I don't think I have the other things set up for the 8 and stuff. Maybe I do. Actually, let me see. Now this site would be a little bit OP. I might have to add some stuff to it, but that's not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to change that one. And then, oh, last but not least, 16 times. Oh, do we not even have one for this guy? I think my idea was I was gonna build something around it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Right? What do you guys think? I could do 17 divided by... Or sorry, not 17. It would be 70 divided by 16. Oh, it would be like a 4-3 something. Alright, let me try that. Let's see what that one looks like. Or let's do like a 4.5 or something. That's probably just easier to do. So field of view, let's do 4.5 there. I gotta go to the other one. Alright, let's try that again. Do 16x. Wow. Maybe we're just thinking that's, I don't know, maybe that is more, if that's accurate. So we had the 16, and then let's do 70 divided by... Let's do 9 for this guy then, or let's just do 10. I'm gonna do 12. No, 12 is fine. Let's leave it at 12. 12. And then 70 divided by what, 6? That one's 12, so we'll do 16. I'm gonna just do 16 for this guy. Maybe we should just do 20. Let's do 20. I'm gonna just round it up a little bit more. And then we have the 3 times, which will be... Oh, I think, what is it? Maybe we'll just stick with like 40 for the 3 times. I mean, that only goes in there twice, not even twice. And then the 2 time. So something like that. So let's try that again. Well, I gotta actually equip the gun though. So let's go here. So 3 times. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's do 6. Equal 2. Alright. I think that's okay for now, I suppose. Maybe I'll just do like a 5 just to kind of make it feel like you're not so sucked into the thing. Alright. So now we have to implement the sprint script, which shouldn't be too hard to do. Okay. And then we'll probably do... Let me see how I did it with before, and then I'm just going to implement that into this. So... This should be as... Oh, that is. It's just running right there. Dur. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is determine... We have tween service is aiming. I don't need that. But I will need the running. I think I have the tween service in this already. I could be wrong, but... That's right there. Cool. So we have tween service. And then what we'll do is, got character, humanoid, start GUI. What's that core enable? Oh, that's just to show the health bar. Do we want to show a health bar over our heads? I don't know. Maybe we should. Or I could just do my own thing, but let's do this. So we're going to put in the running to tell whether or not he's running or not. I'll put that right above or at the this thing. Okay, and then we need the running. And that way we can tell whether or not they are running or not. Player variables. We'll keep this in the character because that's kind of like a character thing, I guess. And then what we'll do, so we have the running, so if speed is greater than 0, then running is equal to true. If speed... But is that what I want to do? I could make it so that... Okay, it's fine. On 70, 60 plus walk speed play. Oh, okay. So if I take this, we'll put this inside of the run service. If running and is aiming is not aiming, then we'll do tween service. So that way, if you're kind of just walking around, the screen will follow you and do like this pullback kind of thing. So if you're running and you're not aiming, that way it's doing something unique with your... I just have to probably test that out a little bit. We'll probably do the run speed. We'll put that up by the, whatchamacallit again, by the running. 16. Okay. And then right here, we're going to have our sprints and stuff. So these... Huh. If input... Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to change a couple things in there, but that should be okay. So we'll put this in here. And then I can grab this sprint. Do a little bit of dissecting. Dynamic, rotation, update, screen, zoom. I'll probably put this at the end. Toggle, cursor, yeah, sprint will go right here. And then we'll update this stuff. In service. So... Walk speed equals run speed. 5.5. Is that what I have set for the... Where is the starter player? 5.5. Perfect. I think what I'm going to do, though, is... I think I need it so... Not is aiming. That way... That way you can only sprint if you're not aiming. I think that's how we'll do it. I'm gonna have to edit this a little bit, but for shits and giggles. Alright, so we have an error somewhere. 412. Oh. Game players. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna put this. I don't want it to only run while it's in there, though. It'll know what humanoid. So, local player, game... Okay, so... Local player... Hold on. Players, that goes all your local player. How did I scroll so fast? What the hell? Player... Player.character... Or I could just do... Character... Character dot am I running? Boom. And then what I could do is we'll make sure that this just kind of goes down here somewhere. Character dot running is going to speed. Okay, let's try this. Everything is working really good so far. Okay, so we have an issue with this though. So this has got to be with the rendered thing. So it's got to be in over here somewhere. Hold on. This has got to be this guy. If humanoid. Oh. Oh, fuck this. We'll just get rid of this thing. And then... boom, boom. Dunzo. That way, if... bit of an issue here. What is that? So weird. If humanoid... Oh, fuck. I see. Damn, that's not gonna work either. I see the issue, but I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. If... boom. That's how we're gonna do it. That's actually kind of cool, because it almost feels like you're focusing in while you're aiming. Huh. Okay, I gotta go back up to the one line that I was working on, wherever the fuck that is. If aiming and not looking... Where the fuck is aiming at? Aiming. Okay. So then what we'll do is every time I gotta go to this part right here. Okay, so this is the controller. Else looking is true and aiming is false. Looking is false. Okay, I think that's just how we're gonna do it then. So you go back down to here, and then what we'll do is else looking equals true. Huh. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to do this too. Boom, boom. So make sure that they're both like that. So then I'll just go here. That way, the variable changes based on... I think what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna make this looking variable like 40 or something. Yeah, I'll make it like... That's probably like a little bit better, right? Maybe. I don't know, let's try like 40 instead. I'm just kind of curious. Play around with these numbers just a little bit. Alright, fuck it. This is what we're gonna do. This is gonna probably make it look like he's at least looking a little bit more. And it's not gonna feel... Oh shit. I don't know, maybe I just do nothing for this one, honestly. Huh. I don't know. Let's see. I like this music, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Let's do something a little bigger though. Physical. There we go. Okay, so why is it erroring out like this? Why did that not load in? That's so weird. Interact sprint button. Is there something that's bugging out right here? Like, why? Find action. Context action service. Is there a way you can wait for... let's look it up. Context, action, binds, not showing. I mean, could it be like... fuck. Focus screen. False, true, true. Codes. I don't know, man. Maybe, how about I just test it as a one person playing? What the fuck? Is there something that could be bugging it out? I don't understand. Well. That leaves us in a bit of a bind. But for real, like, what the fuck? I don't know what's... or why it's acting like that. Action name, input... What about some of these other ones? I just want to see what I did with these other ones. So toggle view. Let's try this guy out. Name. Oh, it's fine too. View sprint. That's so weird. It's like they're being... I don't understand. It's like they're not being placed in the right spots and they're just bugging out, man. Huh. Sprint. You have the sprint there. Hmm. Oh, fuck. I see one problem. Because I copied over this fucker. That's why that's all bugged out. Huh. That's so weird, dude. Can you only have a certain amount of, we should notice that I can't bind more than 7. Oh, okay, then that's probably fine. I think it's a limit added even when I try to act more. A total of 10, but 7 of them ran. Okay. That's so weird, dude. I mean, what I could do instead is just fucking make some GUI for it if this is gonna be a problem. Just gonna be more annoying, that's all. Although it'll make the game look a little bit like more unique, right? Let me try something really quick. I'm gonna publish this and I'm gonna go onto my phone and I'm gonna test it on my phone. I don't know if like maybe Studio's just bugging out and maybe that it's happened before. Trust me, it's happened before. So let me see this. Check it on my phone. It works fine on my phone. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna close out and I'll go back in. I think it's Studio just acting up. It was working perfectly fine on my phone. So we'll reopen it up and we'll go back in and... Because I'm like, dude, there's no way. There's no way. Everything's... There's no errors. Everything's loading in fine. So yeah, it's literally just Studio being stupid. So watch it possibly work now after I reloaded everything in. I wish you could get real time of like the sprinting and stuff. I think we're pretty much there too, where we can delete that other sprint script. And we'll be almost done with all this. It's not loading. Oh, I clicked on it. Hello? Hello? Is anybody home? Okay, I need to refresh. Or I think it might even be better to just close out. Holy fuck. We're in Bugland right now. Eesh. Alright. Send it. Yeah, I don't know why, man. So how do I have it on my phone? Why is it acting like that, though? So if I drop it down, like, instead of it being 0.13, like if I did like 3 or something. Let's try that. Don't mind me, guys. This is kind of a nightmare, but I might have to make my own buttons someday. I will probably drop it down even more. Like 6 maybe even? 1... Okay. Send it again. I kind of like where it's at. So it's this one down right there. You can barely see it because of the lighting, but there is a little dot there with the sprint in it. Oh, sorry, my kids are kind of yelling. Or one kid. That's so weird though, man. Why is it bugging like that? Let's try, maybe it's just like that one specifically. Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? It's still just being stupid. Well, as long as it works, right? If sprint, user enable. And oh, I gotta do and the begin shit. What I could do is do like and not. I think that's how I had it. I don't know. Where is... I think that's how we're gonna do it. Is or user invite type is equal to decode at left shift. I think that's what I had it as. Left shift. L3 and left shift. And then I think that's just how I begin. Hold on. So I had all of those, and then else. I see. If it's gamepad 1 and L3, or then boom. Did I also in there? That's how I did it. So then what I'll have to do is say boom, else if you do this, then end. This has to be an else, I think. Because we gotta get the end statement now. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if I did it like that, did I? I think I just did if. So like, if the fuck, what did I do? Yeah, that's all I did was I just put an if statement in there instead, so I don't even need the else. So I gotta go boom, 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 boom to get that. Else. I see. I had to put a thing at the end of this guy here. Boom, and then we have the else statements. If this, but it's end instead. Okay, so if it's the gamepad and L3, or it's going to be left shift or that. Then you have the begin. So then that way you have your run, and then you have the end of that. I think I still could have done probably an else, but I guess that probably works as well. I think. Begin. So this is where I need to do a toggle like I did with the things here. Sprint toggle. I'm gonna do it up here somewhere. So you have that. What I want to do is sprint debounce equals not sprint debounce, and then if sprint debounce, then, and then we want to do an else right here, and we can just copy this over and put that puppy in there. Boom. And then we can do this top one, which will be this begin. And then I also have to do the is aiming, where toggle the thing. Shit. Where's the toggle screen thing? Because now I have to make it so that the zoom screen, if is aiming, fuck. There's a... It's not the running one. It's the, maybe it is running. Hold on. One. If not aiming and not looking. Okay, so it's not the running one, it's the... Is it the sprinty bounce that I'm gonna need? One... Yeah, we can just use a sprint debounce for that then. I am cooking? What does that mean? Okay, so if you're sprinting... you shouldn't even be able to do this. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the fucking look thing then. I think... that's just the way to do it, man. It's just kind of making me mad, if anything. Let's look for all the lookings. Rid of this guy. I think we're good. If aiming... Alright, let's test that out. Oh shit, wow. There is a slight bug. Okay. If aiming... If is aiming and... I'm assuming the sprint debounce is probably what's giving it some issues, but let's figure out what's going on with that. Okay, there's an issue somewhere in here. I mean, it's gotta be in here, right? I'll try something really fast here. Alright, well, it's 100% in the other thing. I just don't really know. Well, thanks, Sam. I'm cooking it up good. Cooking it good. So, if user in type is equal to gamepad 1 and L3, so that's not what's causing it. And not aiming, or... Oh, shit. I think I know what the problem is. I think that's how I'm gonna have to do it. I think that might work. Oh shit, that's why it's a fucking toggle for this one. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, I think I know what the problem is right here. So, I think it's this key code guy. I figure out where or what I did for this. I'm gonna user in type key code L2. Actually, I'm not really sure then. I figured out the problem, so it works fine. The problem is, for some reason on here, this is not toggling correctly. If it's going to be L3 or user in type is equal to shift, then begin. Maybe I just have to do an end in here then. So like if this oh shit, it's still doing it. Is this is the left shift key, so why is it doing what I'm... Do I have a knot in, bruh. If input state is equal to end. Let's do this then. Print be here, dog. And then we'll go down here and say print wrong dog. There we go. Oh no. Why is it tripping like that, man? So if user in type and L3 or user in type key code left shift. Bro, what if I just said view Q? Okay, where's the scope at? L2 key code, L2 left shift. Huh. Or what if I did this, maybe? Yeah, but why, dude? Why is it skipping that one? Let me test the stick too. Fuck. Huh. I think what I'm going to do, though, is just because it might be easier for... Ah, fuck. But why still? Could it be input state? Is that what's causing this to fuck up? Oh, wait a minute. Input object, game pipe. No, that's right. User input type. Damn, dude. Yeah, I swapped over to YouTube, bro, because I was just kind of, I don't know, man. I seen a bunch of crazy stuff happening on Twitch, and it wasn't for me, man. Not family friendly. And I don't understand why this thing isn't picking up the correct thing. If English equals gamepad and or user input is button 2, user input type. I mean, what am I doing wrong? Where'd it go? I think I'm up here a little bit higher. It's gotta be right here. It's not picking up the key code for some reason. Getting... I think I'm writing it correctly. If input, should I be using UIS to check this? Wait a minute, did I already, is that what I was doing before? UIS, I don't see any UIS in here though. But I did do it on some of these other things. But specifically, this is... Well, even this should be right. I've noticed those things kind of suck, no lie. I've tried a couple things on with ChatGPT and all that shit, and they just suck. Because they're not updated to the standard that Roblox is updated to. So they're like, hey, try it this way, and then you try it and you're like, oh, that is a completely outdated way, and it just doesn't work. I've tried it. It doesn't work. Although... Is it key code? Input object key... What did it say? Input.keycode. Try that. That's what it was. I also need to make it so that this zoom effect, where it slows it down, is also affected by the sprint thing. So if, like, you're sprinting, it won't do it, which is, I think it's, fuck, where did I do that? I got it to work, though. I think it's, oh, man. There's so much shit in here, and I don't remember what I did with it. Sensitivity? is aiming. If input and input timing is subject and dragging and not. That should work? For some reason, it's still doing it. I mean, this has got to be it. If thumbstick and dragging, wait, input equals drag input. So I don't know why that didn't work actually. Let me look at the other sensitivities. So we've got the first one is for boom, 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 boom. Oh, maybe this is it right here. That should work, I think. Oh, fuck. If is aiming. Oh shit, this is mouse movement. That's not what I'm looking for. Or maybe it is. But why was it doing nothing? Is it because... Oh shit. I could just do an else, I think, right here. I think I got it, dogs. I think I got it. Alright, so now... Oh, fuck, I forgot to close something. I think I'm missing a, I have 43. 43. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh. What? That's not gonna work. Why won't it let me go fucking forward to this? So weird. Okay. It's gotta be the look thing, for sure. Wherever in the world I have that at. I think it's up here. No, it's not there. Where is it? Where's delta x and y's? Let me make sure that this is fine for right now. Okay. I don't see any errors. So let me figure out, I'm like 90% sure it has to do with that mouse sensitivity thing. Wherever the fuck that was. Input changed. Oh. Thumbstick? Oh shit, okay. It is a little bit more complicated than what I thought it was going to be. Shit. So basically, I need to figure out how I want to write it into this. So if that hand is aiming... So I think if I do if not, or if that... And I think I do the same here too. So if I do... Hold on. So why do I have two? Oh, it's X's and Y's. So if sprint deb, then... I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try this guy out. I think that's how I have to do it. No, that's not right either. Huh. Let's make sure it still works. Well, this stuff isn't gonna work very well because this is is aiming. Or I could just do this, bro. Like if I just go into sprint deb. I'll have to make it so that if it's this, that doesn't work either. You made the town bigger? I seen a picture that you sent me on Discord. I'm gonna have to check that out in a little bit. I was planning on getting on there tonight at some point and messing around with it. I mean, what do you guys think? Is it a big deal if you are sprinting and then you are holding down the, I mean, people are probably not going to hold down the button anyways, so... I mean, it's really not that bad. You know what? Fuck it. That's not that bad at all, guys, right? Because then that helps you aim. How about we try this on controller, too? Oh, I have to update this guy on the other thing, too. I was wondering why it was doing that. So I gotta go to... So this is the original one, if not aiming and not deb. So we gotta go down to this guy. There, that should work too. Maybe it's not that big of a deal because then people can actually hold it down and... Okay, so I think I need to make... I think that's the problem I'm seeing here now, is with the controller, it's for the toggle for the L2. Huh. So I'm thinking, actually, then, that this is the same issue as the other one. Watch this. I think that just fixed it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's so weird, dude. I don't get it. I mean, I don't think it's messing with this, but let me see. Oh, it's 100% being there. Okay. So I'm convinced then that... Where's the other thing that I had? Or did I already delete it? I deleted that print. Okay, something is 100% bugging out. I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to have it for a toggle. Huh. I don't know, guys. What do you think of that? Is that kind of whack? It's like, I have it so you just press down art. I guess if your thing goes to nothing, you should probably not be sprinting anymore, right? I don't know. But like, so if I press L2 once, even while I'm not zoomed in, the sensitivity goes down and allows you to aim, like focus your aim a little bit more. So weird. I don't even know how I feel about that yet. I'll be straight honest with you, I have no idea how I feel about that yet. It's not bad, it's just kind of weird. But I guess there aren't a lot of controller-built type games, right? I mean, even if you're on, like, it works really good if you're on mobile. Do you guys know what the percentage of players that play on, like, controller versus everything else? Or is there even, like, a actual thing for that? I'll have to test some of that stuff out. I don't think it's that bad. I think what I'm gonna do, though, possibly, is probably make my own GUI at some point. Yo, the chat actually loaded for you for once? It wasn't loading before? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on YouTube from now on. I just, with a lot of the stuff going on Twitch, it's not very family friendly for me, and I just think this YouTube just works better for me, man. I don't know. I feel like YouTube is gonna be better for me just because of the weirdness. And then if my son is, dude, my son's gonna be 4 here this year. So let's say if I stream on Twitch for another 2 or 3 years, dude, he'll be 7 and trying to look me up on Twitch, and he's just gonna get hot tub streamed after hot tub stream, or like people doing some weird stuff, and I'm like, no thanks. I'm good. I don't need to put myself in that situation. So, yeah, man. I think I'm getting pretty close to being done with the actual, like, script as far as, is it still toggling my... I think it's still toggling my, screen a little bit, so it is a little weird when you keep clicking it. See how it's, like, popping it? What I could do instead of doing an aiming thing... Yeah, it doesn't work at all. And do I really... That's the thing, is do I want my son to click on not interested every single time he sees titties? No, I don't need him dealing with any of that, period. And we all know how boys work, so let's be honest. What the fuck? Wait, did I just... Code assist can save you time. What the fuck just happened? Did you see that? Did it just auto put stuff into my script? That's crazy. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I'm taking a different step in my own direction now. I made it so that I have it third person, so I had to rewrite my entire camera script for myself. That's good, man. I mean, it doesn't hurt, dude. I know a lot of people say, oh, you know, you don't copy nobody, blah, blah, blah. I think it's okay if you take stuff and then you, like, change it for the way you like it. You know what I mean? That's not necessarily copying. As long as you're doing something and you're not copying and pasting something over and then just leaving it. I think if you're copying something over that somebody made and then you go in and you change it and you add things and you do other things, all you're doing is really saving yourself time, especially if you understand the script. I mean, what's the point of going and writing your own if somebody else already has it written and it's organized? It's just a waste of time, in my opinion. I mean, it's kind of hard to credit people because, you know, you don't really have, like, people that, like, I'm not gonna credit somebody for all this shit that I did myself. I did all of this on my own, scripting it all through. I'm not going to credit somebody for fucking one thing that happened in this. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I think literally the only thing I may have copied from somebody was this thumbstick, and I actually think this was part of Twitch of Roblox's stuff anyways. So I'm not copying, I'm just literally taking something from somebody else that finds this thumbstick area. You should bring all you guys in the game, really? Yeah, man. That's the whole point. I also was thinking about making a doorway or a hallway somewhere. I don't know where I wanted to do it, but I wanted to make a gun range. And I was thinking to myself the other day, I was like, well, what if I put one right here? Like a big doorway here, and then it turns into a hallway that comes out. And then, you know, you go from there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It was just a thought, I don't know. It is hard, too, to credit people if you take, like, a bunch of different, like, even, like, models and stuff, and then you change them to your own, and then you credit them. Like, dude, you'd have so many people that you'd have to credit. But I think, as far as this all goes, so weird. I'm not used to seeing it all on this side. Some people might actually prefer this side though. Like, mostly. So strange. Absolutely, I feel you there. And I think, you know, a lot of those people that say that or do that don't have a fucking clue what they're doing in the first place. If aiming and... wait. Aiming. Where are you? Aiming. Am I blind? Aiming. Reading. In here somewhere. Oh, I just seen it. I have an idea how to fix this. So, if you're not looking, then it'll do this too. But I think if I do the, alright, so now I gotta go down and actually change it. Because this is where I'm getting issues with this. If aiming... Is that what I wanted to do? It's glitch, can't remember anything with code, mainly because you're best at building up the game, you suck at building, guess we're all different, we're good at, yeah. I don't know, man, it's code, the code stuff, like, isn't really that hard to memorize, it's just, you gotta know what you're doing, that's the thing, because, like, for instance, a lot of, like, the things is just finding variables that work with your stuff, it's like finding a formula to make it work, like, I had to figure out, okay, how do I want to make it so that my GUI is always in the same spot of the screen, no matter if you're playing on iPhone or if you're playing on you know, your PC, if you're playing on controller or whatever, you know what I mean? I had to make it so that that works, and basically the best way to do it is like that way. I had to use the viewport frame. So I had to get the full size of, and the viewport frame will get everybody's individual screen size, and then you can just do it like that. It's just, you got to know what you're looking for, and it's not really that confusing. It's just trying to figure out where you want to go and what you're trying to do. I think this, if is aiming... that else, looking is true. I might just say screw this thing. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I don't even need an as a looking, and I can just keep it like that. Alright, I gotta go. Hold on a sec, guys. Sorry guys, I had to do some dad stuff. I think I have it figured out though, because if it's not aiming, I'll just not even fuck with that at all. So I gotta go back to where the looking is. So we can get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. I'm gonna just do this, because I might need something like this later on, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh shit, did I get rid of it? It doesn't feel like there's any sensitivity slowing it down at all. But I am on this. Let me try this out. Oh, I forgot too that I need to make a button for these. Not necessarily, dude. I don't really play them that much. I haven't played it on YouTube at all, for sure. I wonder how I can get rid of the weapon exchange off of your... Huh. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna have to do. Guess we're getting a little deeper, guys. It's not gonna be the player module, it's gonna be under controls. We gotta go to gamepad. R2? Thumbstick, R2. Okay, that's not right. Because, so, how do you get rid of the cycle? Wonder if there's a way you can get rid of this. How to make one script control all the tools in the game. How would I be able to allow a controller... That's none of this stuff. Giving out. How do I get rid of script control all... How do I make one script... What the fuck? That's an issue though too, because it's gonna cycle through the how do make guns work? How do you fix or replace R1 with R2? Fridge. Oops. Oh no. What do I do, man? There's gotta be something else. Touch thumbstick, dynamic, click to move, base character controller. Maybe that's it. I don't think so. Click to move controller. Touch thumbstick, VR navigation. It's got to be something to do with the disable R1 and R2. Or sorry, R shit and L1. Does anyone know how to disable X1's L1? User inputs and overwrite LB and RB keybind L1 RNS PlayStation has just thought I'd point that out. Okay, so I'm in the right direction now. My controls, new layout, disabling character control. You can find control in terms of you can stop Roblox and press down by disabling the backpack. Oh. Well, shit. That sucks. Huh. Controls? The player responding to player's script has controls, which returns controls class. Player module, get controls. Holy shit, dude. Do I have to rewrite this whole thing? I think I... Okay, so I have a mesh part on a table. Because you don't have it anchored, probably. You don't have it anchored or welded. Oh, I kind of feared this, but I was gonna do it anyways. I just don't want to do it right now. I don't want to do it right now. Well, perhaps there's a couple things. You could change the physics of the part and make it heavier. For example, let me see. So, like, I'm assuming, based on whatever you got going on, say if you had a mesh part or something, right? I think you can do, like... I think it's, like, custom property, and then you can... Oh, wait. Root priority, massless... That's not right. There we go. Yeah, custom physical properties, and you could do like a ton of friction. I think the higher dense it is, the harder it is to like scoot around and stuff. Oops. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't press any buttons today. Precise convex. Precise convex. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm assuming that has to do with what's the actual property for that? that you're looking that you're getting that option. Yeah, you can change a lot of different things with the custom properties. You can go in there and tab it down, and then you can have like elasticity, weight, friction, all that stuff. You can change the collision. Oh, collision fidelity is basically tells you like, let me show you. I'm gonna give you an example right now. Let's find just a random mesh that's kind of funky and has angles and shit. Let's see. Or you could use like a union possibly too. I don't know if I'd use a union or not though. So basically like what it would be is like if you had a doorway, right? Let's say if you had a doorway that you made like this, right? Let's duplicate this guy out, bring this down, and I'm going to negate this into this guy. We're going to union them, right? So now you have an area, right? Like, let's say this is like a mesh, because unions are pretty close to what meshes are. Not exactly, but they kind of are. So when you have the default, what it'll do, like, for instance, if you had it as box, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to anchor this so it doesn't fall over and I can show you. But let's say you have a box, right? You have it as a box. I'm going to get rid of this thing too. And I don't know why that grip editor keeps showing up. So I can't walk through this now. So what it ends up doing is it creates this whole collision as like one whole thing. But if you go in there and you change, you're like, okay, I don't want it to be a box. Let's see what's default. So sometimes, not always, default will pick up like different things. Like you'll still be able to walk through here, but there'll be like, let's say if there's like a bunch of mesh parts that are like kind of like glued together, right? Sometimes like their boundaries will cross and then they won't allow you to walk through it still. So what happens is the collision fidelity of the if you go into the precise composition of it, basically that tells you like we're gonna get way more specific and figure out where these boundaries are. Like, and it doesn't really I don't think it really crazily affects performance at all, but let's say if you had like an entire building where it had like almost every square part of it was a collision, preciseness of it, then you'll probably start to feel like a little bit more, I wouldn't say lag, but just like performance, I guess would be the thing. But, that's basically the difference between a lot of this stuff, is it's basically determining, what exactly you want this union or mesh to do. So it's like, okay, let's say if I just wanted a window, right? And I was like, well, I just don't want anyone going through the window, and I want I wanted it to be treated almost like the wall itself. You could just literally use the box instead, and then it'll keep people from going in and out of it. The default was kind of a bad example on this because just because there's only like 2 that are in here or something like that. So it gets a little... You'll notice that when you start messing around with more things, you almost have to use the preciseness of something. But like, for an example, if you had a model, and let's say... I don't know. I don't really see anything that's like crazy in here that could mess you up. And I would assume in a lot of cases, some of these models already have it fixtured in. But let's just say, I think the fidelity of the like monsters might even be a big deal too, because if you're using his arm like a block or it's defaulted out, you might be like, you know, like in some games where you're like, dude, there's no way that thing swiped and hit me. Well, they're probably either using a default part of that arm or they're using a box or something so that there's like, well, it was close enough, so we're gonna count it. Whereas if you're using the fidelity, you actually can like, there's different ways of measuring like touch basically. But like you could do ray casting, you could do the actual like part itself when it collides, because what you could do is say, for example, let's say this is the block, right, that I'm trying to show you, right? So you have this guy, but then you have one that's like this. Well, let's say this isn't even the actual thing, I guess. Let's see. Let's do 6 because that'll be easier to see. So let's say if this block was like a bullet, right? Imagine if like this was expanded a little bit out and the bullet whizzes by you, but the outer edge of this catches you. That might be an issue that somebody has with like if it actually hits you kind of thing. But there's like that's kind of even a sketchier version of trying to tell you what I'm trying to explain, because in most cases if there's like some type of outer thing, you would just use like the shell part to determine if it hit somebody. But let's just say, you know, like you were trying to use like, oh, we're gonna use this arm, and then you weren't being super specific. That's, yeah, you can screen share. Sure, go into my Discord and then you can show me what's going on. Let's go into the lobby, and then you can show me there, I think. If it'll... Or you can just send me a video and I can see what you're trying to explain. But like in a lot of cases, like let's say you have a mesh part and then for some reason it's like, let's say if this is like the actual orientation of the block for some reason, when you go and you drop this thing, let's say if let's weld these together so I can kind of show you what's going on with this thing. So let's run this guy. So, like, you might have something that if you're trying to set it down, like... Oops. I gotta get out of this. So, if you're trying to set this guy down, right? And you're like, alright, we're gonna set it down like this, and you can't tell the collision of it. When you go to run this thing, it's probably gonna act up and fly, right? Did you see how that worked right there? Hopefully that makes sense. Because, like... Okay, got you. Let me see here. Watch screen. Okay, try it again. I didn't see what happened. Do you think you could show me what that part is made of that gets flung around, the dynamite? Okay, which you could... Why does it get... what is the elasticity thing, too? Is there another elasticity intensity? Because it might have, like, more of a bounce. Did you see the, it's like the third one down that says 100 and something? That you just clicked on to the right? Oh, you just scrolled right past it. So go back down to... It wouldn't be... Material doesn't matter. Material is just BS. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. I'm saying if you go down to the custom thing again, where it says the elasticity, yeah, that. What is that? Press 0 on that. Or make it like low, yeah. Why does it get flung? What is the fidelity? Oh, change the fidelity to, just do precise with the fidelity. I want to see if that does anything. Oops. Go up to the collision and then change the fidelity to... Oh, collision group? You have objects, too. That's so weird. How high is it supposed to be spawning that high up in the sky? Like, try putting it down on the ground. Or is it not on the ground? Oh, check the script. There's a script in it, dude. Isn't there? I'm wondering if there's like some weird like thing going on with the script that's making it be thrown. Whoa, go back. I can't see. That was way too fast. I gotta see the script. How about try deleting the script and then just see if that script cooked amount. Amount value, perimeter, explosion play. There's something going on here with the explosion thing. That's oh, that's the sound. Okay. Just delete the script and see if it moves. I'm just curious. That's so weird. Is there an explosion happening in that room while that's happening? Like, do you have some type of bomb going off that's blowing it all over the place? I mean, it might not be the case, but for having other objects being knocked around like that, it makes me wonder if there's some other type of thing that's being knocked around. Yeah, run like that part without... You could have just copied the You probably could have just copied the item and then just deleted the script. It, Am I, like, on a delay or something? Oh, that's the dynamite that doesn't have anything in it. Okay. Get rid of the collision group, too, just for fucks. Shits and giggles. I don't know if I would ever make that massless, it'll probably just go flying even more. I think there's something else going on there, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, try getting really, like, rid of some of your collision groups and stuff. Something's happening, but I don't know what would be causing that to... The only way I feel like I'd be able to see what's exactly going on is if I was able to go in there, because I'm kind of playing like... I don't know if I'm on delay or something, but... I think, like, there's... In my opinion, I think there's probably something that's blowing up or being... There's some type of physical thing happening in the room already, and I don't know what it is. Because once they, like, land, they're just chilling. So it's almost like there's a bomb or something going off. Can you type, like, explosion in your Explorer? I think that's, like, a thing, isn't it? Yeah, just drop it in Discord, and I'll see. I have, like, this feeling that there's some type of I think it's explosion or something. Is there a thing that's called explosion? Let me see. Let's go in here and do like a... Yeah. I don't know. So weird. Yeah, let me see it, and then I'll see if it can get it to work. Yeah, just put it... You can either DM me, or you can just put it in the Discord. Whichever you want to do. Okay... There's a way to do this. Why does this want to go down? What the fuck? Oh, I'm on run, duh, that makes sense. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, let me run it from higher. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure you have some sort of explosion or something going on, because it's not doing anything on mine. Like, I could have a fuck ton of these and then just like... And they just drop and sit. Yeah, you have something going on in your game that's causing out either all of your items or just the items in that area. Try if you can, copy the thing over and then like put it in like a far away place and see if it does the same thing. Like you know, see how I had the dynamite and stuff right there? So like copy your thing and then like pull it really far away from where your normal area is, and then see if it still does the same thing. And if it does, then you probably have some sort of script that's interfering with it, or you probably have like you just have something else going on, because it's not doing anything for me. So I'll probably be ending stream here in a minute or two.
You don't have to. I was gonna ask you a question though.
What? Huh? Oh. gonna be a taco night. It still does the same thing from even far away. Yeah, so I think, like, there's a pretty high chance that you have some sort of, what do you want to call it, script that's interfering, or you have an explosion going on. Go in your workspace and just type in explosion and see if there's something that pops up. That doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. I'll help you with this, and I'm probably going to get off just because it's probably getting close to dinner time. There isn't a script that actually does anything like that. I mean, the only thing I could think of is if you're taking any type of free model and you're dropping into your game and it already had something that was bugging out all the things that aren't anchored. Otherwise, maybe your gravity isn't right, which could be the case. Do you have gravity that you may have accidentally changed somehow in your workspace? And it's not 196.2? That could be the other thing. Because that would change a lot of things if you were like, oh yeah, we can't have that, and you put it as that, and then you had, or let me see. If we put the gravity to 0, and then I ran this, what happens? Oh, they stay floating. Duh. Yep, that's it. That's what it is. That's your problem, buddy. It's the gravity. It's supposed to be 196.2. That's the normal Roblox gravity. Because if I did that, I bet you they'll bounce around everywhere. 145. Huh, maybe it wouldn't be the gravity. But your gravity is still supposed to be 196.2. What if you just changed all of their collision fidelities to a box? Change them to a box and see if that happens. I don't know why they would get blown around like that, but... okay. I don't know, man. I think you got some... I still think you have, like, an explosion or something that's happening. You don't have, like, if you go into workspace and you type explosion... like, if I did this, for example, so let's do... workspace... oops. Oh, yeah, because watch, explosion. Is there a way to anchor, like... see, the explosion just went off and it was over here? I bet you money. Watch this shit. Hmm. Is there a way to, like, anchor the part for, like, a second, then it releases it? Yeah, of course. You could just do, like, literally just put in the script, you could say, here, let me grab those things again. You could say something like this. I'll put this in there. Script.parent.anchored equals true. And then you can just do task.wait 0.5. And then you can do script.parent.anchored equals false. That's it. So if you go to there, is it this guy? Did I put that in? I think it is. So watch. Or you could just do, if you wanted to, you could make it 2 or something. And then you could just do that's it. I mean, that's weird to do, but I mean, I think you have another problem though, so I don't know. I think you definitely have something else going on. But I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Nothing just bounces like that and then disappears, you know? Or not disappears, but nothing just randomly bounces like that for no reason. Oh, of the dynamite? Just that. You just changed the anchor to false. No problem. Alright guys, well, I'm going to hop off here and I'm gonna just do a little quick like my something didn't load in for some reason. That's kind of weird. I go to this guy. Huh. Alright. That's kind of weird. Let me check this thing really fast, and then I'll hop off. I'm gonna see, like, what is causing that? It's this right here, I think. What if I did get rid of this? I want to see just what happens. Does that bug out too? Huh. Cool. I fixed that too, so that's nicer, so it doesn't have like this weird like reflex. I thought I was gonna need to put that in there, but I guess I don't. Figures, right? I told you there's something else going on, man. Alright, dudes. Alright, my guys. I'm gonna hop off. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Take it easy. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for tuning into the stream. We did a few different things. We helped out this guy Reigns. We also got the sprint done. We worked on the toggling a little bit. It's a little bit different, but oh, you think it still does it? Well, there's definitely, like I said, there's definitely something else going on to Sky Reigns, so I don't know if, you know, what I would do is copy that same thing and then put it into a different Roblox studio thing, and I bet you'll see, like, okay, that's what that is, and then you can mess around with some stuff there, and then you can figure out, maybe you do have an explosion or something that's going on that's knocking it around. Maybe there's some type of script that's interacting with all the other items in the game. If you have a sometimes in free models, they'll hide some little things in there from you, so you got to make sure you're checking all your free models sometimes too, because they'll get all the items in the game and they'll try to make them bounce or do whatever, you know. So, but anyways, guys, take it easy, be safe, adios, be good.